Hey guys, and welcome to today's Sketch a Day video. Today's is going to be super scary and creepy and a little, well not a little, pretty weird, because today we're going to talk about nightmares. And so I thought, what other to draw about nightmares than Freddy Krueger himself from Nightmare on Elm Street. So let's get on with this nightmare and drawing of Freddy Krueger, and I'll talk a little bit about him. So if you don't know who Freddy Krueger is, you've probably never seen the American movie called Nightmare on Elm Street that was on in the 80s. Basically, it's this guy who was a child murderer, and he was mobbed and lynched and died, and then he haunts children one by one in their nightmares and dreams and kills them off. It's pretty intense and crazy. So I thought, what better if I'm going to talk about my nightmares I had last night. I had a crazy one. It was insane. So I thought, why not draw Freddy Krueger himself? Because last night, let me tell you, I woke up this morning screaming and like pulling at my arms. I have the craziest nightmares and dreams you've ever heard of. Probably, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you've probably heard of them before. Not heard of the dreams and nightmares, but heard of me talking about them. But like the other night, I actually had a normal person's hour of sleep. Usually, I have really bad insomnia, but I got up early and everything like a normal human, except I got up early and was screaming my head off because I have this reoccurring dream and it never ever goes away. It seems like I'm always at like this crazy school type thing, but it's like a college for crazy adults, like a Shutter Island type college thing. I do not understand. And I know this sounds really weird and funny at the same time, but I always have this boyfriend who's like homeless in this nightmare, and he was like sleeping on a park bench while I was sitting next to him. Yeah, I have a wild imagination. And these women come up and they're all dressed the same, they kind of look the same, and one of them pulls a gun and is trying to shoot me from far away, but it's like Matrix mode. It goes slow motion when I see the bullet exit the rifle. It's like I'm in some crazy like action horror movie where I'm being shot and killed almost. Like I could see the bullet going through everybody else except me, and I'm like dodging it, and it's going really slow motion. I was expecting Keanu Reeves to pop up at any time asking me if I want to take the blue pill or the red pill. But to my surprise, it wasn't hitting me. It hit like 6 other people, and then finally, I thought it didn't hit me, but I felt something hurt really bad and enter my skin right here. And then I was in a hospital with this wound on my arm, so when I woke up, I was like, I knew I was in a nightmare. I was forcing myself to wake up. And then finally, in real life, when I woke up, I think I mentally shook myself to be awake because I was like, okay, where's this scar? And what do you know? I do have a scar right here in real life where not a bullet entered like in my nightmare, but I got a hot glue gun accident. I've probably told you before, like while I was trying to make these videos for you one time. So yeah, that is my crazy story on why I wanted to draw this Nightmare on Elm Street's Freddy Krueger. And yes, I did draw it with Prismacolor pencils, one darker one and one like regular just red. I wanted like different tones. I did some pencil with it. Again, I was listening to the album Torches by Foster the People. It's so good, and I think this came out pretty cool. What do you think? So I hope you guys like this drawing, and what I would like to know, do you ever have reoccurring dreams or nightmares? If not, what was the last dream or nightmare that you remember having? I know we forget after like 10 minutes or something, they say in studies. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon, and I love you all. Bye. Now I know it may look like Hagrid from Harry Potter did some like kindergarten art and like glued some of his actual piece of his own hair in my own head, but no, this is what my hair looks like. No additives, no preservatives, no flat ironers, that's the word, flat irons, or curlers. This is how it looks like. Luscious, frizzy. Feel like you haven't seen my forehead in years either.